Today we're going to look at an N-scale kit by Lunde, or some people say Lunde Studios. The kit's available from lundestudios.com, L-U-N-D-E studios.com. This actually has been a kit that has been anticipated for quite some time because of some delays with the kits themselves from the studio. I actually ordered this kit in November of 2008 and I just received it. But all in all, I'm quite happy with the kit. I think the quality is quite good. And so let me explore this a little bit for you. The kit is a resin kit. It comes in a number of different wall segments, depending on what you've ordered. This is the front side of the building and the right-hand side of the building, which has the frontward facing facade, and then the back of the building is actually solid. I've just put the main wall pieces together and haven't done anything else with this yet, but this essentially would just go together like so. As you can hopefully see on the mat, this structure's footprint is about 3 inches by 5 inches. It's actually a pretty decent size structure compared to some of the other kits that are out there, especially for an urban kit like this. Here you can see two popular design preservation model kits on either side of the Lunde Studio kit. And as you can see, the size is really quite impressive. Just stacked here, I only have the front two walls on the upper section. But just stacked, you can see it's a pretty tall structure. This particular kit is their Stump Tower, which really only includes the bottom section, this main section here, and then the top section. They do have one other kit, I believe it's their Galt Tower kit, that has another extension right over the top here. I also wanted to show you the Lunde Studios kit next to an incomplete kit that I started by Custom Model Railroad. This, on the left-hand side, the Custom Model Railroad kit architecturally fits in with the Lunde Studios building. I like the Lunde Studios building a little bit more because of some of the extra detail that's on it. I really like some of the, the raised Art Deco-y sort of touches. I also think the Lunde Studio kit is better in scale, meaning that the height of the floors are more prototypical. But overall, the two kits really fit together, so that if you've gone out and already purchased some urban kits by Custom Model Railroads, the kit by Lunde Studios is really a good fit. And I think they really work to create a high-rise area on your layout. So let's take a look at what's actually included in the kit. There are the 8 main wall sections in this particular kit. If you were to get the next level up, the Galt Tower, you would have 4 additional wall sections for that third tier. But in this case, you're really just getting the main walls that are just put together with a seam here at the corner. But what's really nice is that in the normal building process, all of the seams are hidden behind these raised pillars or pilasters, and that's really true everywhere across the board. And so, I really felt that in this kit, there was much less work to do to actually cover the seams, and fill those in. The other things that are included in this kit, you get a bag full of resin windows and doors. You'll see that there's quite a bit of flashing that needs to be cleaned out of these, but overall, they're really nice castings. I mean, they have a lot of detail, especially around the windows themselves. One note on flashing is that when I did the wall pieces, when you get your wall sections in, almost every single one of these windows will be filled in with a flashing. It's very easy to remove, though, just by taking an X-Acto blade or hobby knife and just really running it around the outside of the window. That cleaned that up fairly quickly. I think it probably took me maybe about 5 minutes for all of the wall sections. So the other thing that's included in the kit are these signs, both advertising signs and signs for the building itself. I probably won't use these. I'll probably make my own and make them available on nscalelimited.com. There's also the roof sections. The roof detail actually that's provided is probably a little bit higher than you would find in most kits. Most of the kits I've seen typically have just a flat roof or tell you to use a flat piece of styrene. There's also a I'm forgetting what this is called on a structure, but basically the elevator housing that would sit on the top of the roof, or just the roof access. I believe this is a chimney that gets added onto the roof. I suppose I should have read the instructions, but like most modelers, I just jump right in. And then there's a wall section that just, or a roof section rather, that fits in here to allow you to put the buildings together, to give you something for that top tier to rest on. Also a sign that is included. This is an Art Deco sort of three-dimensional sign that would be added really to the front of the structure here. It comes in two pieces, and really the sign that's included would just be glued to the front of it. Again, I'll probably make my own signs there, but it does have the nice touch of including that sign for you. Overall, the Stump Tower kit by Lunde Studios is a really good value. There are some shortcomings like the air bubbles that I mentioned. Some might even view the lack of brick detail around the rear of the structure to be a shortcoming. But you know, that's not really noticeable, and what is noticeable is the really good detail that it has, the really impressive size and height. It goes together fairly easily. You know, there's not many steps involved, but it does give you a nice impressive high-rise structure for your layout. So I would recommend this kit. If any of you try it, be sure to share it with us. And you can look for a future article on Nscale Limited about the actual build of this structure. If you found this video somewhere other than Nscale Limited, be sure to visit www.nscalelimited.com and search for this structure.